Hey everybody, welcome to your relationship workbench. Okay, we're live. Hi everyone, welcome to the Your Relationship Workbench Monday night workbench chat. And I really appreciate all of you who have been part of this group for a while, tolerating or being patient with me coming back. And I just want to say for people who have been kind of wondering where I've been and have noticed my post about being offline for a while, everything is great. I'm healthy. Treatment to deal with precancerous stuff on my face was successful. And I was just too vain to come on camera looking like a pizza. So I'm glad to be back, and I will be doing these every Monday night for the foreseeable future at 6 p.m. Mountain. And tonight I wanted to come back to essentially do a little research. What I want to research is that I've been realizing in all this time that I've been kind of offline. I've been working with the couples that I work with. And I don't know how many of you may know that I also, for the last 20 years, I've been working with men. I lead several different men's groups. I also coach men on issues particular to them. And a lot of the men that I'm working with right now are really struggling with relationships. A lot of them in how to attract one, and then also many of them how to have one work. And so one of the things that I'm noticing is that a lot of these men are feeling kind of scared. They don't know how to be with women. And I'm realizing, particularly because I'm older, I'm old school, literally, and the models of masculinity that I had growing up seemed fairly cut and dried to me when I was a boy. And over the last 20, 30 years, well, really, over the last almost 60 years, gender roles have dramatically shifted. And over the last year or so, with the Me Too movement that's happened, one of the things I'm seeing is that men, particularly younger men, I'm talking about men in their 30s to mid 40s, they're scared half to death to date because they don't know how the right way to behave with a woman is. I'm not just talking about how do I seem romantic or sexy or any of that stuff. It's just how do I be a man with a woman in these times? And I know what I know. I have my own ideas. But I wanted to say what I felt one of the most important things is. And I really, for any of the women who watch this, I would really, really love to get some feedback here. So my theory, and it's not my original theory, it's one that I've been teaching for years that I think is still really, really applicable. And a lot of it came originally from David Deda's work on masculine feminine polarity. But to put it in just plain, no bullshit language, I think that men are discouraged or afraid to be men because masculinity has gotten a toxic reputation, or at least that's the meme that's been running around, toxic masculinity. And listen, there's no question men have been, dominating and oppressing women for centuries. However, there are really good men out there who want to be able to bring their masculine energy to the woman that they're with. And that extends way beyond sex, but it includes sex. So here's the thing that I'm feeling and thinking, which is one of the biggest problems in relationships, is the fact that men are afraid to be men. Women who are very strong, very powerful, and bring that into the world, my hunch is that it gets just as confusing for you because you're bringing your masculine energy, which all men and women have masculine and feminine energy. So in the corporate world, masculine energy and how to balance that with feminine is to this day really, really tricky. So I'm wondering, you women that are seeing this, if you're in that boat and then it's time for you to, well, I'm saying come home, but how many of us are already home all the time? But if you do have a job, and when you have been able to go there and work amongst your colleagues, have you found yourself coming home and not being sure how to turn that masculine off and reconnect to your feminine that is all about feel and intuition and, kind of, I'm going to say chaoticness or randomness, free flowing? And if you do that, what do you notice happens with your men? And what I'm wondering is if you're trying or would like to be able to connect in with your feminine when you're not, in your work role, what is it that you want from your man? What is it that you need from your man that is going to help open that up in you? Because I really believe that while women can deeply bring up their feminine and just bathe in it, there's no question that masculine energy, when clean and healthy and powerful, can ignite something in the feminine, in and out of it. So I would really like to know, and if you want to keep it anonymous, that's fine. Send me a Facebook Messenger message or email me at Geoff, Geoff, at yourrelationshiparchitect.com. I'll keep everything confidential, but I'm working with a lot of men who want to be good men for you, but they're afraid to be masculine because then they're going to be lumped into a stereotype that I can tell you, at least for the guys that I encounter, doesn't really apply to them. So if you would be willing to email me or put something in the comments if you're not concerned with anonymity, this is a private group, but or if you're watching this on YouTube, send me an email. Geoff, again, Geoff at yourrelationshiparchitect.com. Help me out, ladies. What is it that most opens your feminine when you're with your man after work? And what is it that shuts it down? I'd like to know, for example, if one of the things that suppresses your feminine with your man is him not being very masculine. So I'd also love it if you would be willing to give me 2 or 3 examples or qualities of what to you is healthy, appealing, attractive, sexy, hot aspects of masculine energy. And then I'm going to do more with this as the weeks go on. So thank you for kind of listening to me lay all this out. I hope it was clear. Not totally sure, but if it's clear enough, awesome. And if you're not in a relationship right now, ladies, that's okay. Share from your experience. Share what it is that you're looking for in the man who might be your next partner. Okay. Kind of looking forward to seeing what happens here. I don't know. I just know that my heart and my gut is saying we need to be talking about this, you and me. So I'll be back next Monday night, 6 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. And I hope everybody is well. Hope you're staying healthy and safe, and that the same is true for all the people you love. See you next time. I'm Geoff Laughton, yourrelationshiparchitect.com. Take care.